Today we'll talk more on the best short-term investment ideas, and we at Goodreturns.in have been writing on this topic for quite some time. And you can visit Goodreturns.in, Goodreturns.in for more information on short-term investment opportunities. Uh, when you look at typically why does an individual need a short-term investment opportunity, he looks at, let's say there's a person who's sold a property and he's got about say 30, 40 or 50 lakhs to invest. Now by the time he looks at another property to invest this, there's a chance that this 30, 40, 50 lakhs would be lying idle in the bank. Now, if it lies in the saving bank account, all you get is 4% interest. So you are kind of losing money on in terms of lower interest rates. So what we suggest is to look at a few short-term investment opportunities, and some of these are, for example, we like what is the RBL bank deposit is offering. It's offering an interest rate of 8.75% on short-term deposits. That's when we say short term, we mean less than 1 year. So if you go for an RBL bank deposit, you get 8.75% vis-a-vis 4% that you would get in a saving bank account, your idle money. So one thing we are recommending is the RBL bank deposit, and being a bank deposit is relatively much more secure as compared to a company fixed deposit. The second short-term investment opportunity that you could look at, individuals could look at, is banks that offer a higher saving interest rate. For example, Yes Bank. Now, it's offering an interest rate of 6% on your bank balance in the savings account. Now, when you compare this to the other banks, it's just 4%. So what you are getting is about 50% higher than what other banks are offering. So if you have idle money, you can open a saving account at Yes Bank and you'd get about 50% more than the other banks. Another area to look at is ultra short-term bonds. Now, these ultra short-term bonds are not very tax efficient, but they can still offer you a return of 6 to 7%. You can visit the Goodreturns.in website, and we have identified a lot of ultra short-term bonds for investors. The fourth short-term investment plan that an individual could look at is, again, it's a saving bank account, and this is from Kotak Mahindra Bank. Now, the one advantage of a saving bank account vis-a-vis bank fixed deposit is that you get tax exemption to the tune of rupees 10,000. So interest income in the savings bank account to the tune of 10,000 is exempt from income tax. Yeah, we're speaking of Kotak Mahindra Bank, and that also offers you a 6% interest, which is again 50% over and above what other banks are offering in the present scenario. So what we recommend is, for one is the RBL bank deposit, where you get an interest rate of 8.75%. When we say short term, we are talking of investment for less than a year. Anything over a year, you can categorize it as more of a long-term investment. So for the short-term investment bets could be four, that is RBL bank deposit, Yes Bank savings account, ultra short-term bonds, and the fourth is the Kotak Mahindra savings account. For more, you can read Goodreturns.in, and we have a lot of articles on personal finance and a lot of classroom related articles for novices, which you could take your time and just skim through the website for more details. You could also subscribe to our newsletter. It's a daily free newsletter with information and news. We cover a lot of personal finance articles that we have done through the day, and also business news. So you could visit Goodreturns.in and subscribe to our daily free newsletter as well.